Okay, we just changed targets. We're looking at M57, and to the right at about 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock position in the corner, we also see a Galaxy IC1296, I believe it is. And the exposure here is at 7 seconds with the MFR5, no filters, no guiding in Altaz. Actually, it is quite visible here. I don't know how well it. Here, let me make the image a little bit brighter, and you'll be able to see it quite well. Allow me to center the target, the Galaxy, and we'll be able to show the people where the 1296 is. So if you look to the right of the Ring Nebula, alright, we just gotta get this centered somehow. Just bear with me here for a minute. We've gotta take a drive with the scope to center 1296. Okay, it's quite close. A little bit more. Okay, we're going to give it a little bit more exposure, and it's pretty well centered. You'll see a group of stars that are grouped round in the middle, and the center there's a star. 1296 should be to the left of that, so let's bump up the exposure from 2 seconds right now to, we'll bring that up to about 10 seconds in a moment here. We'll see 7 seconds first. See that fuzzy, the star dead center of the screen. There's a group of stars that surrounds it, like a wheel just about. There you go. Now you see the that faint fuzzy that you see right now is IC1296. It's a very, very low brightness Galaxy. I'm going to pump that up to 12 seconds in a moment instead of 10, and see what it does. Right now it's dead. Yeah, it's to the left, George, you're right. It's to the left of the center star right now. Here comes a 12-second exposure here, and there you go, a little bit brighter. And if we adjust the brightness even more, I kind of always favored a lighter background more than a dark one. The contrast is nice, but when you go with a lighter background a little bit, all the faint object and faint stars pop right out. So I always favored that a little bit more than a dark background. For the simple reason is this is live observing. As a observer, I don't want to miss any detail or any faint galaxies or very faint stars. It just makes sense here in a way to obtain the best view possible. So we clearly see this Galaxy here at the moment. The actual Galaxy makes an S, so it's like an S shape. Very long exposure will bring out some pretty nice detail in there. It's very small Galaxy. Well, George, I think it's 12.6 magnitude. The magnitude is not high. It's just the galaxies have very low brightness. It is. It doesn't match pretty well with the magnitude is. I find there's a lot of objects that don't match the magnitude that they've been assigned to somehow. Some of them are very low brightness. Other ones are brighter than what it should be. So on and so forth. So magnitude, in many ways, it can be a little bit off. In this case, it certainly is. I find IC1296 is a very, very faint target. I guess so. Okay, sorry about that. It's magnitude 15.3. I thought it was magnitude 12. Jack in Louisiana, thank you for doing the correction. My apologies. IC 1296 is as stated by Jack Herkamp at 15.3. Wonder, we're looking at a galaxy in the middle. To the left, we're looking at M57, which is called the Ring Nebula. And in the middle of the image, of the center of the screen, there is a star. And left of the star, you see little faint fuzzies. That's the thing we're looking at. It is a very faint, distant galaxy at magnitude 15.3. Not a problem, sir. Or ma'am, I don't know what Wonder is, but it certainly is. These are deep sky targets. They're quite far away from us. And of course, we have a magnificent view of M57 to the left. I'm located in Johnstown, Ontario, right across from the New York State by the St. Lawrence Seaway. We're right on the border of the United States and Canada. In a small town called Johnstown, right next to Prescott, Ontario. Yep. Yes, sir. Just on the border of Ontario, Canada, and New York State. So we're on the Canadian side. Okay, good. Whereabout are you located? Oh, okay. British Columbia. That's good. Okay. Way out on the West Coast. Okay, that's good. That's good. How come? What made you move out there? I guess the weather must be better out in BC, obviously. These guys out there have very little snow. Yeah, it is. I'm sure it is. I have several friends of mine, Chilliwack,